Kid Aishan.
You know what it is. Grind mode time.
I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and speaks. Don't think about on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the clean street. I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes. I ship it out like a message.
About to get ready to get this grind in. Probably play a couple games today, actually. Back to back.
Like how my net look like a chandelier. I mean, how my net look like a chandelier. Drop 2,500 just on some gear. I don't. You know my pill. I'm 10 steps ahead, too far from the real. I slow, but I see that clear. Man above only man that I feel.
Swing a couple games in.
Two different tiers. Lost so much just from 2 different years. Yeah, I in my bag, now I'm gone. Ain't no way I can cap in my songs. Free new birds, so they send them my home. Where I'm from, gotta keep you. All the hate, I don't condone. Smelling strong like a cologne. In my zone, I can't pick up the phone. I'm grown. I may CEO. You scream. This Venus, I might tell a collar water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cap, 20,000 on the visa. I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie as be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and speaks. Don't drink a blunt on the back of my sneakers. This on my own, just like Ace from the clean street. I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Right now, alarm, it was 2 minutes sick. We ain't the same, man, I'm one of a kind. You ain't my slime, you ain't one of my guys. Recognize risky, the fake in disguise. Think I was pain in my eyes. Wondering why they be telling these lies. Ain't no goodbye, straight to cutting these ties. Mama say praying always to be wise. I hope they don't test me. I was been smart, never needed a tutor. Plus, I'm street smart, keep up. Benjamin, I get my pockets to
We will be starting here soon.
Can't go outside, gotta be here for my junior. Can't go out bad, I stay like a trooper. I do the dash, woo, there's a trooper. Got the ass on, I see what's in my future. I cannot cat this for life on the track. I came in through the back, Louis V on my back. Sharp as a tack, these shoes cost me a rack. I say, let's just see sending them back. And them feel like I'm winning, I need me a plaque. Live life like a lineman, I need me a.
All right.
Right beside me, this Cody and Zach. Gotta ran it up like you saying on the track. This, you scream.
Practice. We talk about practice.
Let's set him up. Let's set him up.
This night of mine. All right, goal today. We're gonna get at least 2 games in. Playing Memphis. Never know with 2K. They might not be a challenge. Probably won't be. I don't expect them to be. Get a couple blowouts in.
Let's hoop. Let's hoop. Here we go. So the Lakers win the tip. And these days, when you play the Grizzlies, Candace, you have to be ready to match some pretty impressive firepower.
Well, to start with the backcourt, you got Ja Morant, who definitely has a chip on his shoulder. You got Dylan Brooks, who we saw how he's dominated ever since his college days. And the chip that he plays with.
Let Memphis play this game.
You got Jaren Jackson Jr., who is that 4 player that is going to be in all the action and has expanded.
That's right, I'll take an L. Oh, look at all them screens.
And will not be surprised if they make it.
I agree. This is one of Georgia's main strengths, a phenomenal mid-range score. LeBron outside. There's the pass to Q. Back back to James. Here's Giannis.
That's a terrible pass.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, look at that. We're going to miss 2 layups
this
already.
This is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, my God.
The Grizzlies head coach. We talked about the seemingly unending difficulties Giannis presents to a defensive game plan. And the coach pointed out was,
man. It's going to be one of them games. I ain't took an L this season yet, so this might be the one.
Team down the road. So they'll try to keep their arms straight up while contesting shots. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
And
he
George
picked me
has
up for the
learned
3.
a lot, and I think continues to
go.
evolve as a
And
leader. He relishes the chance to deliver.
Let's play.
It's a quick turnaround, we know, from the college season, Candace. You won a 2008 title with Tennessee, and about a month later, made your rookie debut. I mean, there's not a lot of time there to catch your breath, is there?
It's not a lot of time to catch your breath for sure, but I did enjoy the fact that I wasn't going to get all the way out of shape. You know, when you're young, you're able to.
Hey, you got to box out, bro.
Tolerate a long season, and so
I'm
I
open.
think it was a
I'm
fantastic
open.
year. 2008 was a dream.
And counted. Three-pointer good on the shot from Q. Q's got his second bucket of the night.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Right side, George.
I wouldn't
I'm
say
open
that's
again.
exactly
I'm
his
open
spot
again.
now. I mean,
Took so long, man.
and you can see why.
Q passes to Tatum. No good there.
Tatum.
Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the WNBA going with the playoff seeding system, Candace, by record, regardless of conference. Have you enjoyed that change, and is it something you think maybe the NBA should try?
I have enjoyed that change just for the simple fact that there are so many times where a team is in your conference and the biggest game of the year is played in the Western Conference Finals or the Eastern Conference.
Somebody better get out there.
I think as a fan even of the NBA, you want to see the
Hand
two
down,
best teams
man
face
down.
each other in the championship
Mama.
game. So I
There
would
goes
like the
that
NBA
man.
to consider this change. It might add a couple more
Mark Jackson here.
flight miles, but it's okay.
That should be blocked.
They can relax on the private
You
jet
get that.
from east to west.
Great thoughts.
There you go.
Q passes to LeBron, and to Tacumbo. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And, you know, he is unafraid Antetokounmpo. So good at measuring up the defense,
I call
sizing
time
them
out
up.
too. Seeing what y'all was up. But now it's time to play. Now it's time to play.
In for George. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Tyus Jones. And then for the Lakers.
Get
Robert
off
Williams
me,
is
bro.
checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's DeRozan in for LeBron. As a post player, Candace, you
Hey,
know
why
the
you gotta be
importance of
better
rim
than that?
protection. What are some things that elite rim protectors have in common?
Well, when you're talking about good versus great versus elite, you look at the style at which they play and they protect the rim. There's a lot of shot blockers out there that love the highlight, and yes, you're going to get on top 10 by blocking the ball out of bounds. But elite rim protectors, they keep the ball in play, and they're able to rebound the ball or tip it to their teammate. And those are the ones that are going to have stay power and are going to be remembered for protecting.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, shit.
Here's Q, and the layup's good off the glass. Q's got 11 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Passes it to McDermott. Clark with it. Memphis moving it around.
Get him, Williams.
Jackson dishes to Clark. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Let's go. Come back.
Williams, a screen on Brooks. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And And another three for the Lakers.
Good ball movement.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jackson. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Q passes to Williams.
Bro, I gave it to you.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers are up.
That's sweet. Billie Jean, this is your deal. When it rains, it pours. I keep forgetting to change these shoes.
They're sparked really by their unselfishness.
It's all you, Junior. You got this.
Augustine subbed in for Tyus Jones. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Biombo is checked in for Plumlee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Hugh is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Langston Galloway.
One thing I hate about my player, they'll tie the game up on him.
They got Jason Tatum.
You ain't catch me fast
there
enough.
with White.
Out of here.
Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's
Pick me
Biombo
up before the three and get embarrassed,
Let's go down
son.
to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Q in their last matchup against the Magic had a huge game. He added 33 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor.
Open in the
He put up
corner.
numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking
Almost
crew in
got
that
blocked.
one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll
Get
see.
out of here, Paul George.
And George kicks to Augustine. Clark is screen on White.
That
Good
should have
on
been
that shot.
blocked.
With that, the Los Angeles Leafs cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Augustine.
Paul George is too slow.
Start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to
This is my
turn it
get back.
around.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence
There
as
you
the
go.
lid has come off the hoop.
All right, Candace, once
All
again,
day.
thanks for joining us. Great to have you here. And don't be a stranger. We'll always welcome you back.
Thank you so much, and I can't wait to get back
Man,
behind
ball.
this table with you guys and talk some basketball.
Terrific. Mark, you know, you think about Candace's incredible success as a player.
Nope.
She's now achieving that as a broadcaster.
Well, she's an achiever. She's a winner, a champion.
They made me go
She
underneath
approaches
that.
everything in that manner.
Wide
and
open,
so
bruh.
I'm not
Okay, fuck
surprised
it.
at all. Anything she puts her mind to, she's going to typically make happen.
Money.
She doesn't coast at all. Great work ethic and personality and skill, and she's knocking it out of the park on the microphone too.
It's George on the wing. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Billie Jean.
It's Valanciunas. Doug McDermott comes in for Doherty. And Brooks subbed in for George. Giannis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Q, Brooks covering. Here's Tatum.
Let's
And
go.
slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum showing you his force that time, being athletic and aggressive on the finish.
Brooks with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to
Nice,
Augustine.
baby.
On the run. Gonna go that time. And we've reached halftime in this one.
Cool like that. Cool like that.
Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean,
I better stop leaving that boy open. He hot tonight.
Or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter
what
the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody.
They're going to leave me open in the corner again. I'm open again.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor,
post up again, Tatum.
Jackson and Valanciunas,
Somebody post
the
up.
lengthy post pair. Jones is out there with Paul George, and it's Doherty in at the 3 slot. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Outside, George.
Nope.
With the drive. And the
Outta here.
rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Head
Hey,
fake.
Kevin. Now, John
Maestro.
Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit
Feet on the
coming out of
ground.
high school. And that puts that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Take that.
Sure is, DA. Thank
welcome.
you. Shooting
Woo.
foul as the
You have to
whistle.
grab his ball like that, bro. Snatch that shit.
Hey, you got all you, bro. Hey, get ready for this. I'm putting in that work.
Way over there.
Finney Melton comes in for.
I'm bite. Gotcha.
Outside DeRozan.
Double screen. Ooh.
Shot on the wing. That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got 7.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
From deep three-point range.
He almost
and no
made
good
that
on the
shit.
last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter.
All right.
Another safe game. She's on her way to the house. Oh my God. What you said, 1:30?
Yes, sir.
Might have to take a little intermission in between this stream.
And here is Los Angeles
Got
now.
something dropped off
Taking
at
a
the
look
house.
at Los Angeles. We've got DeRozan. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's White, and it's Q in at the 2.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Valanciunas, and stolen by Tatum.
Nowhere to go.
Giannis passes to Q.
Drop
And
it
the
down.
dunk by Tatum.
Well, part of their game plan was to... Block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Up top, Valanciunas. Antetokounmpo defending. Brooks misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
A steal. Now the Lakers on the break. White's running.
Look at that.
Makes it off the glass. White's got 4 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
You have to do them like that.
Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember?
He really played.
Biyombo is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Plumlee comes in for Jason Tatum. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Langston Galloway subbed in for White. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's fine. No problem.
Hit him in the mouth, bro. I'm gonna let you win this jump ball. Oh, ref.
Knocked loose.
Too slow for you, man. Go back to the bench.
That's weak.
Go back to the bench.
Appreciate the trip to the line, fellas. Appreciate you. I thought we were playing varsity.
Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
tournament. That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Here's Galloway, and he makes good on the layup. Galloway has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Augustine dishes to Anderson. McDermott for three. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Stolen by Allen. Oh my God. Down low. Anderson. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort is a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Q.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
To the left wing, fires the three, but they get it back. It's deflected.
It was blocked. It wasn't deflected.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
McDermott kicks to Allen.
Grayson Allen.
There's a good screen. Back to McDermott. Takes the three. He doesn't hit that one.
Shoot it. Shoot.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says
Junior, got a few minutes for Nikki?
Yeah, let's go.
Over here. Nikki, here's Junior.
There he is. Hi, Junior. Are you ready for this?
All right, let's go.
Okay, cool. You guys?
Hey, interview.
Okay, so you have had a fantastic start early on in this season, and your name has come up quite a bit for the All-Star roster discussions. Be honest, is that something that's in the back of your mind?
Well, it'll be a nice bonus, but it's not something I'm concerned about at all. As soon as I start obsessing.
All right, let's get one more in. Two games a day. 2 games today. Okay. Somebody must have mentioned me. Somebody must have mentioned me somewhere. Guards. I'm not even the top guard. That don't even make no sense, bro. Oh, wait. Yeah, I am. Wait. Oh, I'm not. How dang it? Curry, Doncic. They playing your boy. Okay, now my shoes wanna pop up. This game's so glitchy, boy. They be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep it, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. Oh, thirsty.
Let's go, baby. Gotta quiet these fans down.
Okay.
This shit is big time!
Appreciate the follow.
We're coming for y'all! We're coming for y'all!
Here we go. So the Lakers win the tip. Well, tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
For BA, it tells me a couple of things. One, these 2 teams are primed to win.
You can't win.
That's really charge. Wow.
Tonight's game will be a fun one to watch. Basketball played at the highest level.
Drake must be in the building.
Siakam outside.
And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Do that? Roll.
Huh? Well, I gotta fix that lighting on that camera.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Down it goes. Count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Leonard. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. And the three-pointer goes.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
Too little guy.
For him. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Siakam. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Driving inside. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Tatum. And it's the Lakers' ball. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Driving in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Carter Williams. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Leonard can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
This way.
To White. Unloads. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low. Siakam, the pass to Powell. On target from range.
Critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up. Well, you get the sense.
Hold on. My bad.
In this league that there are some star players who enjoy and embrace the spotlight. For Kawhi Leonard, you don't get the sense fame is his goal. This guy's out there trying to be the absolute best he can be and maximize his basketball abilities.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Leonard against James. Out to Powell. The three.
That should have been blocked.
The shot won't fall. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Well, you know, Kawhi never seems to be worried about popularity, Doris. Just boilerplate quotes. He's not trying to be catchy.
It boils down to two things for Kawhi Leonard. He wants to put in the work, and he wants to win. And while he fulfills his media roles...
We doing good, Junior?
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Here's Moutier. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And again, no good by Toronto. For Los Angeles, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. The three sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Time to set up the blowout. It's about to happen.
Siakam outside.
I'll get out of here with that screen.
Outside Davis.
Clamps.
To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. Here's Moutier. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. Pass to Galloway. This one for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Siakam outside.
All right, it's more than enough people over here to help.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Inside. And a foul call.
I took one for the team.
Hey, don't walk that.
Put your girl in the stands, man. Where she with?
You know what she would.
Got a messed up shot, man. Who taught you how to shoot?
They be talking cash money shit on him. The package come yet?
And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his...
Put on gas.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. They've got Gorgui Dieng.
What else?
Norman Powell out there with Kawhi
Trying
Leonard.
to thread the needle.
Michael Carter Williams. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Carter Williams. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
Not NCW.
No good on the shot. Good work defensively by White. And he lobs it up. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
To get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Shut up, Doris.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Biyombo. That one goes in. And the Lakers lead by 16.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Carter Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far.
Wow.
Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh,
I'm open in the corner.
Not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
And a few teams falling way behind in the standings now, Doris. How do they keep their spirits high, you think?
Well, I think first and foremost, BA, these are professionals with a job to do, and so you come in and you continue to grind, you continue to love the process of trying to get better, trying to improve your skill set. You find joy where you can, and sometimes that's not about winning and losing. Sometimes it has to be about, am I making progress every single day?
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Leonard from outside the arc. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And again, it's the Lakers.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Powell. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And Powell with the stuff.
This is Powell's best.
Should have been blocked. It was during a trade, man. It was like a trade a season ago. And they asked me who I wanted. And I went for Antetokounmpo and DeRozan, I think. And Tatum. They basically gave me everybody who I wanted. But I lost AD and all my other players.
Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now White. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. White's got his first points of the game.
I didn't think they was going to do it,
We've
but they
seen
did
that
it.
more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Leonard up top, hounded by Tatum. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down the shot. Nice.
The basket drops. Yeah, let's go.
Nothing but more. Watch.
Watch right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
1:03 left to play in the first half of basketball.
Hey, yo, right here.
Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Kawhi Leonard's length lets him play bigger than his size.
Now you want to pass it all. Come here, boy. Let go.
Check by Davis. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 16.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Leonard outside. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Williams.
Wide open in the corner.
This has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Second chance effort. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Watch him make
Leonard
that.
outside. So as we conclude the first
I got
half,
DeRozan on the
fairly
bench. He
one-sided
don't even
game.
start. So like mid-season, my last season, they asked me like who I was interested in, and those are the players that I picked. And then the next season, magically, they was on my team. But you can see what my bench looked like.
So it's Toronto now. And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Kobe White. Now here's Siakam. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
James finds Antetokounmpo.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
James against Leonard. Pass to James. Here's the three. The Lakers with a rebound.
Get that off you, Tatum. Come here. Come here. Yep.
Foul covers.
I should have bounced it. That's my fault.
Leonard with the ball. He has 7.
That was a bounce pass.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Carter Williams. Yep, count it.
Probably a play there for call.
That boy cold.
He's strong. He's strong.
Qualities that make a good coach a great coach.
BA with the modern player in today's game. You know, I think great coaches that exist are relationship guys. They understand their players. They're great communicators.
Wow. Give it to me again.
I'm to motivate and inspire. As the league has also become much more younger in the last 10, 15 years, there's definitely a point of emphasis on player development.
We got to stop this. Go quick. Come on, match up.
I wish I could spell.
You know you don't deserve this, bro. Go quick. Lucky shot, bro. Lucky shot.
I don't know how to spell acquisitions.
Don't miss. Watch.
Outside, and he absorbs contact so well when he gets to the rim. He's stronger than you'd think from looking at his frame.
Sneaky strength of Siakam. That's one of the reasons why he's such a tough matchup.
He really is a tough matchup. He will put bigger guys on skates out there on the perimeter. Of course, he can still play back to the basket on the block. There's no easy answer for how you match up with Siakam.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by the Lakers.
Now let it come to you, Junior. Don't force it if it ain't there.
What up?
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. The three is up.
Come on.
Shot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Moutier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game.
Chasing Kawhi across the whole damn court.
Leonard left side. 6 on the shot clock.
I jumped too soon.
That's bucket number 5.
Bell out.
5 for 12 now.
But Kawhi Leonard starting to percolate, guys. You may want to start checking this guy.
Pass to DeRozan. And it's good for 2. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over.
That's only third quarter. I thought it was fourth quarter.
Continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Gotta scare, bro. Gotta scare. You taking over this game.
Yeah, it's my player, so it ain't. It's my player mode. You only control one player, unless you get all the power-ups, and then you control the whole team. Which kind of throws me when I do get it.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. We've got Terrence Davis. Kawhi Leonard out there with Matt Thomas. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Moutier.
So you could control them in a sense to where like I can make them pass me the ball. I could call plays and stuff like that, but I can't make them shoot. Like I could call for a pick and roll right here. I go to pick. Pass.
To the inside, 5 to shoot.
Should have bounced past it.
They need something good to
I was trying to demonstrate.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Powell.
Nope. Nope.
Rejected by
I'm open.
Antetokounmpo. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has
Get out
been
of here.
sensational. He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
A difficult situation for Toronto. 1 minute.
I like playing my player mode rather than.
And it's Powell off the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor. Driving to the basket.
Dropping dimes.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points.
I like playing my player rather than playing 12-minute quarters because it speeds the game up, and I don't really have time to be playing for an hour.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
And Leonard, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
Strong performance from him, but he ain't not, boy.
It's my second game. It's my last game of the day, though. Been going about an
Lakers
hour
have gone 3 of 4
now.
in the fourth.
Take a little
They're
breaky
looking
break.
confident on offense.
Might come back later, play some Warzone.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Tatum with a screen, with the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Carter Williams. Pass to Jang. Fires for 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan.
Why, bro? You had him. Unnecessary foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Carter Williams. He's guarded for 3. Powell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I'm open in the corner.
Antetokounmpo has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Held
The
that too long.
rebounding differential
Held
is
it
a
too
major
long.
story in this game.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
They mess up my rhythm when they
Toronto,
take
no
forever
good.
to pass me the ball, man.
The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Powell covers, and there's the lob, and the
Back to
jam.
back. And one.
Show 'em what you've been working on.
Ball to guys where they can score it.
Siakam,
Trying to
he's
get
checked
this
in for
double-double
Toronto.
real quick
Okay,
before the
Grant,
game
in
over.
1999, you joined Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin
I ain't
Baylor
gonna make it.
as the only players to have led their teams in points, rebounds, and assists more than once.
Couldn't take me out the game.
No problem.
I don't know.
Short. Box out.
Category and mentioned in the same breath as the great Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. I tell you, it humbles you. You know, in 1999, I just felt like I needed to get better, try to help my team become a championship quality team.
I might get the double-double. I don't know why 2K do this, but towards the end of the game, the defense just goes straight to trash for the computer.
I was producing alongside some of the greats to ever play the game.
Yes, it's good. Leonard's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
Oh, guess I ain't getting a double-double. I'm out. Game over. They are not putting me back in. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching up, man. Like I said, this is my last game of the day. 2K anyway. I might come back later on, play some Warzone or Black Ops. I hate Black Ops, but I'll probably come back on and play it. Or Warzone. Just depends on what happens.
Toronto, they've got.
But this game is over. Oh, they're gonna put me back in with 22 seconds. Might be able to slang another assist. Come on, Plumlee. Pick and roll time.
To the paint. Deflects the pass.
Plumlee set me up.
Now here's Siakam. On the wing, Davis.
Don't shoot that.
And again, Toronto, no good.
Splat. You made it. Split. All right, man. Nice solid stat line. 33 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists. Teammate grade of B. Till next time. Peace.